Hello, welcome back to yet another edition of the Average Guy's Guide to Life podcast. You know who I am. You know what this is. You bitch, 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 you bitch. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to quarantine day number 17,889,752.21. Hopefully you guys are hanging in there. I feel like I'm obligated to say that now. Not saying that I don't care, because I do. I care. Especially with the state of the world, everybody going through their own experiences. It's like a wide variety of experiences. Some people's lives haven't changed. Some people's lives have changed dramatically. So I get it. I care. But I feel like I don't say it, people will think I don't care. I care. So I just want to get that shit out the way. Hopefully you're keeping yourself safe and healthy and distanced. Keep yourself distanced from potentially harmful, contagious fuckers. What do you feel or what do you think when you hear a certain phrase that you're familiar with? You know what I mean? Like there are certain phrases in human history, especially if you speak the English language. I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's other phrases in other languages. I don't know. I'm not thinking about that shit. But there are phrases where you hear it and you know what direction the dialogue's gonna go. You just know. Like, hold my beer, for example. Everybody knows what that phrase means, right? It's like if DC drops, or when DC dropped Justice League, Marvel said, okay, hold my beer, and drops Infinity War. It's like, okay, I'm going to show you how to do what you just did better. You sorry son of a bitch. I'm just going to show you. Now, there is a phrase that I'm going to use that perfectly encapsulates, that perfectly encapsulates my experience today. And that phrase is, bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, you got me fucked up. If you break that phrase down into a sentence, it's flawed as fuck. It's just flawed. I don't even think it's a sentence. And who's the bitch? What does fucked up really mean? Like, are you injured? Are you like in your feelings right now? What does fucked up mean? And is fucked up a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I would think if you say the phrase differently, it could be good. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I would think being fucked up is a good thing. Like, if my girl came over and just fucked me up, I would be happy about that. She fucked me up. She just fucked me up. But if she came over and fucked me up, that would be bad. So what does that mean, being fucked up? But you got me hammered? You got me wasted? Like, am I fucked up? Am I dosed on some shit? So, if you break it down, if you just dissect it, it's a flawed statement. It's a flawed phrase. But if you don't break it down, everybody knows what that shit means. Bitch, you got me fucked up. And a bitch had me fucked up today. Totally. She had me fucked up. Now, although we're in quarantine time because of the COVID, and I still have to go to work because I'm a fucking, I guess, essential piece of shit. I'm essential. Piece of shit, if you ask me. It's a piece of shit situation. I'm not a piece of shit. It's just situation's a piece of shit. So I still have to go to work. Now, do you I'm pretty sure everyone can relate to a situation, or at least my working class folks can relate to a situation to where you have to work in collaboration with others. You're either in a department, you're in a group, um, you're assigned a task, whatever it is, right? And your coworkers or superiors or subordinates, you're required to collaborate and work with them through things. And there are times in which you feel like motherfuckers ain't holding their end of the bargain. Like they just slacking. You know, most people have gone through this. If you're working, it's happened. It has happened. Like, I don't care if you on the fucking janitorial staff and your job is to fucking clean toilets. If you working with some shitty motherfuckers, no pun intended, you notice that they ain't cleaning them motherfuckers as quickly, swiftly, and thoroughly as you. It's still some specks. It's still some fecal matter stuck on that toilet. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it. And if motherfuckers get wind of that they shit not being cleaned up off the bowl, they gonna be like, hey, why are we paying these motherfuckers to do a half-assed job? No pun intended. We shouldn't be. So what do? You try to pick up the slack. You go behind this motherfucker and clean up they shit. No pun intended. That's one avenue. That's one route to go. Or you could just confront the shitty cleaner, no pun intended, and you could tell them, hey, you doing a shitty job. No pun intended. Damn. So there's two routes you can go. You can clean up behind the people, or you can just straight up confront the motherfucker and say you're not doing good enough. Or you could just document. You could document your movements to make sure you got your own back covered. Right? Right. That's what I did. So for a few weeks now, in my small office environment, in my department, my relatively small department, we share an email inbox. And in that inbox, everyone is responsible for answering every email that they believe that they can assist with. Everyone has their own expertise. So I take out my stuff, they take out their shit. Normally this would be a good process, but the box flowed. The box overflowed. It just came everywhere. There was like 400, 500, even up to 600 emails in this fucking group inbox at one point. Now, that's unusual for us. Very unusual. So, I was beginning to get fucking stressed out by the situation. Now, instead of me being confrontational in a work environment, if it was outside of work, I have no fucking problem being confrontational. But inside of a work environment, especially working with older white women, I did not want them to feel overly intimidated by my telling them that they fucking up. So what I did instead was document the exact number of emails that I would answer from the start of the day to the end of the day, just in case shit happens to get heavy and motherfuckers start to point fingers. So I did that. I did the opposite route. I didn't go behind them and clean their shit up, but I also didn't directly confront them about their lack of work. You know what I'm saying? So this I guess documentation of my movement, it was never anything that I had to present to anyone. I never had to do anything with it. I just kept it just in case something did pop off, right? Now, over the past few weeks, the email box has gotten cleaned up, which is great. We got down to maybe 35, 40 emails. Good. Now, a lot of that is due to me because I average about 96 emails a day that I answer. Some of them aren't even for me, but I just go get them motherfuckers out the way because I don't like to feel overwhelmed when I'm at work. Why the fuck do I come here if I'm going to feel overwhelmed? Why the fuck do I come here if I got to be stressed out about some shit? And we recently hired a new person that can't do shit. They don't know shit about shit. They don't know nothing. They can't answer nobody emails. And if they do, they either saying the wrong shit or they doing the wrong shit. This person just don't know a goddamn thing. And they ask me for assistance before they even answer an email. They print out the email, walk over to me, show me the email, and say, what do I say to this person? Bitch, sit down. Don't say shit. Why? Why are you even... First of all, who trained you? Who hired you? Were you not, given the information to do your job? Am I supposed to do your job? Bitch. And the bitch got swamp teeth. She got swamp teeth. I've never seen no shit like this in my life. She got bayou teeth. Born on a bayou teeth. Bitch, get out of my face. But anyway, so I keep documentation of everything that I do in that shared inbox. Follow me? Now, the person that is in charge of my department, they spend a majority of their day in conversation with the vice president of the company. Okay, that statement by itself doesn't seem very bad. They're in conversation with the vice president of the company. It could be in regards to company business. It could be in regards to this current COVID situation that we're dealing with. Okay, I would get that if that was what it was about. These motherfuckers in there swapping recipes, talking about politics, talking about dildos on condoms, or condoms on dildos. You know what the fuck I mean. They ain't talking about shit. They're not talking about a goddamn thing. That would be fine in passing. Like you have a quick 8 to 15 minute conversation with a motherfucker about how you make your chili. That's fine. But if you sitting in your office for 5 hours of your 8-hour day talking about nothing, then that's not quite right. And that's sending the wrong message to your subordinates that you really don't take your job very seriously. Okay? Now that I've set the table for you, table nice and set, got a tablecloth on that motherfucker, plates out, you got your utensils. Now, today, I'm going about my routine. I'm barely awake. I'm barely human at this point. I just woke up, bitch, about an hour ago. Okay? My eyes are open, but nobody's home, bitch. Nobody's home. Now, the supervisor comes up to my desk area, my big old cubicle, and she says she needs to talk to me and the person that sits parallel, well, not parallel, like on a 60-degree angle from me to the left. The new bitch. She needs to talk to us. Okay. I say, I just got here. What the fuck? What did I do? These are my real words. I said, I just got here. I didn't do nothing. She says, there is a message or an email in the inbox that needs to be replied to. It's been sitting there and no one has responded to it. Now, my first instinct is, bitch, why don't you do it? You got the same access to the inbox that we do. You could have easily sat your ass in your office, took 3 minutes to answer that motherfucker, went about your day. But instead, you looked at it You saw it, walked out your office, and decided to waste more time telling us that we didn't answer the email than it would have took you to answer the motherfucker yourself. But okay. I'm sitting there listening. Luckily, my brain was still mush at the point, or I would have said something, out of pocket, but okay. So she say, this is something that needs to be addressed because it's from one of the outside managers. And their requests are priority. I mean, that means that given the fucking circumstances, that would have given you more reason to answer it. But okay. So she's like, I don't know how your day looks. While she's talking to me at this point. So I don't know how your day looks, but you just need to respond. You just need to say something. Even if you just say, I'm going to get to it at the end of the day or the end of the week. Or you could train the new bitch how to do it if you don't have time. Okay. There's a lot of things wrong with that fucking statement that she made to me. First of all, bitch, I am a busy motherfucker. I got a lot of shit to do. A lot of shit to do. A lot of shit that I wasn't responsible for up until recently, because when you're at a job and you prove that you're good at doing the shit, they give you more shit to do. You just, you're shit if you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't kind of thing. If you do prove that you're a good little motherfucker and you're good at your job, they give you more shit to do. But still trying to sneak and pay you the same money. But if you don't do shit, they say you ain't shit and fire you. So you got to find a good middle ground. But I'm always an overachiever in everything I do. I want to be the best at shit. So that's partially my fault. But I got a ton of shit to do, and I barely get to any of it. I'm sitting at my desk, and my fucking fingers get cramps in them. You know what I'm saying? The other part that's wrong with that statement that she made about me replying to it or training the other bitch is training the other bitch. Why do I have to train this bitch? I didn't hire this hoe. I did not hire this hoe. I didn't interview with this hoe. I barely know this bitch's name. I don't know what her skills are. And I don't want to see her speak because she has swamp teeth. So why do I have to train this person that I did not hire? It is not in my job description to train a new hire, especially if she's already been here for a few months. Shouldn't she know already, bitch? Shouldn't she know? Shouldn't you be volunteering to train this person? Or are you too busy talking about fucking, goddamn dry ass baked fucking chicken or some shit? You swapping white recipes with the fucking white VP talking about golf and shit. You too busy doing that you can't take 15 minutes out of your bullshit talking day to train the bitch that you hired with the mud mouth. Okay. Now these are things that I'm thinking in my head, and I'm slowly thinking them. Slowly, because remember, I'm barely human at this point. That's right, my co-host. That's right. Bitch got me fucked up. Bitch, you got me fucked up. That's what my co-host just said. Right? Am I alone here? Give me an amen. This ain't an amen situation. But anyway, I'm just thinking all this, processing it slowly in my head, because my head is still fucking tuna at this point. And I'm just going with it because, in a way she's right. Emails need to be answered. In a way she's wrong because, bitch, you could have answered it. And I have a fucking log of how many emails I answer a day. I average about 97 of them motherfuckers. How many do you, bitch? And trust me, that's a high number to average. But I'm just processing it. And after I'm done processing it, I chuckle. I chuckle and I chuckle out loud. And I comment after that chuckle. I say, I'll add it to the list. Her response is what sparked the bitch you got me fucked up moment. Her response was also so unaware of oneself. Like her self-awareness level has to be like on a negative 80 for this next statement. She says, we all have lists. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? I would have accepted this statement coming from anyone else. Anyone. That's right, my co-host. Anyone. So, especially someone that I wouldn't know what they do on a day-to-day. That's fine. I would even accept it from Swamp Mouth. I would accept it from her. Because maybe she's just a slow learner. You know, so the little shit she does is her list. She got a list of 3. Her list just consists of 3 things. I would have even accepted it from her. But to come from this bitch to say everybody got lists, and then she say I got lists, bitch, if you got a list, that motherfucker just getting longer. Cause you ain't touching a goddamn thing on that motherfucker. Nothing. Nothing. Your list, the paper that you originally wrote that list on is brown. That shit look like Egyptian scroll. Your list. Get the fuck out of here. Your list. You ignoring that motherfucker if you got one. Because you spend 3/4 of your day talking about how you shaved your pubes with the VP. So don't give me that bullshit about a list, bitch. Everybody got lists. No, you ain't got one. If you do, then get to that motherfucker. Close your goddamn office door and tell the VP I'm busy. I got stuff to do. If he don't, he just gonna wander off and find somebody else to talk to. Get to your fucking list, bitch. Or you're just lying. You're lying. You ain't got no list, but you want to seem like you got a list. You want to seem like you're important and you're still doing big stuff behind closed doors, behind the curtains, on conference calls and shit. You're making moves. Bitch, you ain't got no list. You ain't got no lips either, and you ain't got no ass. You stinking bitch. You old smoking hoe. I hope you get the COVID. Nah, I don't hope she get the COVID. But anyway, that had me bitch, you got me fucked up. And I ain't talking about in a good way. You got me fucked up. You ain't injure me or nothing. Nothing like that. I still not sure what that phrase means when you break it down, but she got me fucked up. She didn't even have to make that comment. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even have to make it. We all got lists. I would have accepted it. I would have if I wasn't witness to you not having a list. There's nothing. If you got a list, it's just full of fucking blank spaces. Damn. Like the corporate world is so very fucked up, people. Never enter the shit. Never enter it. Because everybody is a liar. Everybody's fake. Everybody's two-faced. And they all want to pass the buck. The higher up you go, the less work you're responsible for, and the more you pass the buck to the other guy or the other girl. And then you blame everyone else for a group failing instead of blaming yourself. You push off responsibility. That's what you get. And then you gotta play the game. It's time to play the game. Triple H. But you gotta play the fucking game. In the game, not only is it a fixed game, it's a boring game. It's an uninteresting game. And it's a demoralizing, demeaning game. The game is called Suck My Dick. That's what the game is called. Even if you don't have a dick. Today, she wanted me to suck her dick. And I said, I don't like the taste. Bitch, add it to the list. Add suck my dick to the list. See if I get to it. See if I get to it. Or if I wipe that motherfucker out and write something else over it. Like, go fuck yourself. You dirty bitch. I'm sorry. I just went off on a rant. I don't know. I'm not an angry person. I'm really not. I'm not an angry person. I love everybody. Even the bitch with the invisible list. I love her too. She just fucked up. She might apologize to me tomorrow. And I might kick her in the fucking head. Who knows? But I don't know. Hopefully you found some entertainment out of my temporary frustration. And it might not have been as big of a deal as I made it out to be. It might be bigger. Once again, you have to take into account that my brain was jello and I also overanalyze things. But given all the information that I gave you, you let me know. Was I overreacting? Was I underreacting? Was I acting on par? Let me know. Of course, I didn't curse her out. All of the things that happened after she said that she made everybody has a list or whatever, I just kind of just nodded at her. And I did all of the back half in my head. Because she's an old white lady, you know? I mean, she claims she's Hispanic, but bitch, you white. You white. Anyway, stay indoors, whatever. You know, don't touch anyone. Don't touch yourself. Stay good. Stay optimistic. Glass half full, always. On the next episode, I think I already got something teed up for you. I'm going to talk about toughness. Toughness. What the fuck is toughness? And the perception of what's tough versus what's popularly known as what's tough. I think we got that shit mixed up. We let other people decide what's tough for us when, you know, our lives might, you know, say that we're tougher than we think. Anyway, that's going to be on the next one. Give you something to look forward to. If you're not already looking forward to hearing my lovely, lovely voice. All right. Bye.